So that's one awesome thing, that you guys never know what you're gonna get whenever you're milling your own wood. You got your own sawmill and you're cutting into a new piece of wood. Each time, you literally do not know what you're gonna find in there. You're gonna find a nail, you're gonna find buckshot from people squirrel hunting, 22s from people squirrel hunting. You don't ever know. Or you're gonna find some cool designs like I got on here today. It's just up in the air every single time. Okay, I'm going to continue to work on this tree. Hung Gracie, Gabby. So I'm gonna take this over to the sawmill, start it up. Right now, I'm gonna start delimbing this as much as I can. I might use the little electric saw. I get tons of questions about this little saw. It's handy as all get out for delimbing, especially like in backyards and little limbs and stuff. It's just a little battery operated saw, but you do have to put oil in it. So I haven't checked the oil in a while. So let's check the oil and put some in there. But it's handy. It's from Steel. I bought this for Brandy last year and I love it. I keep it on the Ranger, and we just take it when we're going on the trails. We cut little limbs and stuff. I'm telling you, it's so handy. So let's see here. Get that out. I have not checked this in a while. There we go. Yeah, it's getting, I don't see any. So we got this little handy thing, and let's get it going. I like this little thing. Let's see if my wedges are still in there. Yep. Got my oil, my gas, and all my files. This thing will cut through a pretty decent size limb. Not nothing huge, but you know, see how little it is. So let's use this for what we can. Then we'll get the big saw, MS362, out and finish limbing it up. But I definitely try to use this as much as I possibly can. We will save some of this for wood for cooking. Just so handy because it's so light. One-handed. Let's see. All right. Boy, did some damage to the pine tree, that's for sure. I think I'm going to finish limbing this out with a smaller saw. You guys can see we got most of it cut up that I wanted. Now I just got to get all this brush off here. And all right, let's get the smaller saw, see what we can do with that. Okay, that's good enough for now. Now I get all this cleaned up, but right now let's go get the pallet forks on here and get this log over to the sawmill. Okay, we got over here at the sawmill. Oh, I gotta lift these up so I can load the log on here. It doesn't just fall off the back end. So we are turning a disaster into something positive. I never intended to have that tree fall, but at least we're fortunate enough to have a sawmill that it won't just go to waste, and that we have that we're going to be burning wood too, so the stuff that we don't mill up we can burn. So what's awesome is I actually have an industrial size wood chipper. Me, my buddy Kevin from Hidden Heights Farm went in halves on this industrial wood splitter. You guys never seen it. I've never used it. We got it like last year, and Kevin worked on it, got it fixed, got it running really well. He's used it several times on his place. It may be something I need to use for cleanup around here, is go and get it here in a week or so and kind of go from there. It's awesome. Hey, if you guys are not subscribed to my buddy Kevin from Hidden Heights Farm, he is so close to 100,000 subscribers. If you guys could, if you're not subscribed already, please go over there, subscribe to him, help him push forward up over that 90,000 to 100,000 subscriber mark. I know he would greatly appreciate it. And if you're new and you haven't subscribed and you go in there, dude, leave him a comment on his newest video and say, hey, Dutchness over here. He'll like that. Me and Kevin used to do tons of collaborations, but during the schedule of building the house stuff, we just haven't got a chance to do anything like that. I'm sure this fall he'll be over milling some stuff on the sawmill. He's got some big walnut trees at his house that he needs to mill up, so I'm sure we'll be doing some of that. But yeah, I think that'd be cool to get that wood chipper over here. He spent a lot of time and energy fixing that thing, and he got it working pretty dang good. It's pretty impressive machine. If you guys didn't know, I used to work for the state of Oklahoma for 10 years, and what I did is line maintenance work underneath the right-of-ways. Called it the brush crew. This is what we did. Trees fell down, we cut trees down, we chipped them, we cut them up, we come for firewood we'd cut them up for firewood sometimes for landowners, just things like that. So this is right up my wheelhouse. All the stuff that I do on the homestead is pretty much what I did for a living for 10 years. And have a wood chipper on mine and Kevin's side to help clean the homestead up is awesome. So yeah, check this out. So I would say this is a good candidate to use the wood splitter on, or not wood splitter, the wood chipper on, is this tree right here. I'm going to cut that down, not right now, but that's coming down because there's no way to get the top of that out. You see how just twisted and broke it is from the storm. And I'll be able to cut some of that oak up for firewood and then chip the rest for chips. All right, let's get this unloaded up here and then let's mill a little bit. Okay, this is a little bit smaller log than I'm used to. Obviously, you guys know it fell over in the storm, and we're gonna try to make the best of it. hopefully it starts up. Oh yeah. So what's awesome about having your own sawmill and cutting your own trees, literally doesn't matter what tree it is, you never know what you're gonna find inside. Even though this was in our front yard, this is all raw land, so there shouldn't be any nails in it. Possibly gun shot bullets, possibly bullets in there, like the last tree we milled, my uncle. But it's so exciting to see each tree because you just don't know. So let's cut into it and find out what we got. So going into this one, I knew we'd waste a lot just because of what the situation is. This isn't an ideal tree to mill. Okay. Moment of truth. I actually took more water off of it. I made it a little bit better, but okay, let's see. It's good wood. I gotta push this off. Watch out, dogs. So the next one should be a good cut. And I'm thinking do a 2-inch, and then I got a decent cutting board right here. I don't know. I can almost use some of it for siding, but it's almost too skinny. It is too skinny. Only some of it's probably salvageable. Now let's cut this and see what we get. Okay, now this will have a usable piece. Oh yeah, that's cool. Let me stick it over here on this. I know ideally, obviously, a cutting board's not going to have a live edge on it. That would probably be pretty dirty, but it looks pretty awesome. It's cool, isn't it? I always like cutting into hickories. You just never know. Never know what you're going to get in there. One thing I have found out though about hickories is they usually got the most like ants, termites inside of them that cause the most damage. So a hickory tree is always cool to cut into. Like, check this one out. This one looks really awesome. This is one I milled up a month or so ago, but you can see the termite damage in it. It looked a lot cooler whenever we milled it up, and it's kind of dried out some, and it split some. That's probably what people are talking about, cutting boards, the hickory splits. So you people out there that do mill or know anything about cutting boards, things like that, is that what you're talking about? How someone said that hickory isn't really ideal for cutting boards because they do tend to split. Maybe that's what you're talking about. I don't know. I know we used one to clean fish on, but it wasn't like a legit cutting board, just a slab. I would like to actually cut some off here and oil them down and just see how they turn out. So that's kind of what I'm going to do here at this, because it's really too small for siding. I didn't want to just cut it up for firewood. I thought it'd be cool to mill it up and just kind of see what we can do with it. So I'm going to cut some more slabs like that, 1.5 inches or so, and kind of just go with it. And if we can make something cool out of it, maybe we can make some shelving out of it in the pantry. I don't know. We got some pine back there, but the pine has actually, you can see it's kind of, well, let me show you. It's kind of weathered, which it doesn't mean it's bad. But this is the pine that we cut that I was going to use, but you can just see it's all wet. And I really need a building that I could put my equipment under, that I could stack the wood to dry and do all that. I just don't have it right now. You guys know the main focus is on the house. This stuff is all the secondary things that we get involved with. This is going to be all the cool stuff that we do after the house is done. I want to build a smokehouse that we can do our own hams and cure our own food, like a legit smokehouse out of trees that we milled here off the property. I want to do some little buildings with the trees that we milled. I got to finish the siding on the cabin. We got a lot of stuff planned out to do. It just takes time, and so anytime I could jump on this sawmill, I'd do it, because I love this stuff. I love running the mill. I love cutting wood. It's a good workout, but it's just relaxing as far as like you see your finished product and slabs and siding and things like that. Is really cool. So let's cut a few more of these and just see what we can do with it. See, that's what I'm talking about. These hickories always got stuff going on the inside. It's awesome. That's more some sort of termite or ant damage in there. But how cool that looked to be oiled down for a cutting board or something. Okay, that's the last slab I'm going to take off this one. Look at this though. How cool is that? I don't know. I kind of like the idea of shelves too. I'm just so indecisive what to do with this. Endless possibilities. I kind of like the shelving idea too, like my Uncle Rico's doing. I don't know. This is just cool. Isn't that neat? Let's get it off here. Go. We got 4 good pieces. Now this piece, these ones could have been some siding. That would have been good, but maybe we'll do something else. And this is getting so, I could probably get one more off. I need to make some adjustments. I'm going to leave it right here for right now. I need to make some adjustments on my legs and see what else I want to do. Because I can get one more decent one out of there, but I just don't know what I'm going to do with it. That's the beauty of having your own sawmill, your chainsaws. If I don't do anything with it, I cut it up and burn it. I can burn it in my masonry heater. I can do all kinds of, I mean, I can do whatever I want with it. That's what's so awesome about this. Let's put this little saw up. So I was showing you guys this saw earlier because I literally get emails and messages all the time about this little saw. A lot of the female audience looking for a little handheld saw that they can handle around their place. I'm telling you, ladies, works awesome. Brandy can handle it, you guys can handle it, and it's rechargeable. That's what's so awesome about it. So you do have to put oil in, like I showed you guys earlier, but I'm not sponsored by these guys at all by any means. It'd be cool if I was. But no, I like showing when I do show stuff, especially when I buy it myself. You guys see me using it all the time, it means it's good stuff. The steel is what we used at work, and never did us wrong. The steel has always been a good brand for us. If I don't use it, Gracie will use it, won't you, Gracie? Come on, Gabby. You guys like chewing on the wood, don't you? Y'all get so jealous of each other. You get so jealous of each other. Okay, well, that's what we got done. Come back for another video, and I'm gonna be following that big tree. I kind of want to do it right now. If I do it right now, I don't have time to clean it up, so I might just wait to cut down, clean it all up in one. I got tons of firewood now. It's gonna be interesting. So lots of storm damage going on. I'm gonna show you guys all the damage too on the trails, like on the main trails I haven't showed yet. Going in through there, I gotta do the same thing. I'm gonna have a day of just cutting trees down and cutting them up for firewood or whatever, just to get them off our trails and just so they're not dangerous. I got one that broke over by the cabin too. That's luckily didn't hit the cabin or nothing, but it's right there next to it that I'm gonna have to clean up. So right when I think I'm going to start working on the house, I have to jump over and do some cleanup around the yard, and then play on the sawmill a little bit, obviously. But that's all good. So the house build will continue. Like I said earlier, I don't know if I told you guys in this video, but we got everything staged where we're going to be finishing that wall for the masonry heater, because that's going to be installed in a few weeks. I'm excited for that. So maybe the next video or two you guys see, we'll be working on the inside of the house. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next video.